I'm the elephant king.
All right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Kitter's Comedy Corner, where these three comedians and myself collide virtually to bring a little humor into your life, at least for an hour or two. How you guys all doing tonight?
We're great.
I'm great.
Awesome. All right. Listen, my first guest is Vanja Renee. Wait, Vanya.
Hey.
She's performed all over Los Angeles at notable clubs such as the Comedy Store, Flappers, the Ice House. She also produces her own comedy show here in LA, and it's called The Main Event. Woo-hoo! All right, my next guest is Mexican-born, Texas-raised, and followed a boyfriend to Southern California in 2009. After a dramatic breakup, he decided to stay and try to entertain us, and he's doing just that, guys. He's an HIV patient, leader, advocate, and a spiritual leader, and he's still trying to be entertaining. Let's welcome Daniel G Garza. Woo! What's up, man?
Hey guys, nice to see you guys.
Last but definitely not least, hailing all the way from Seattle, Washington. You're in Seattle right now, right?
I'm actually in Idaho, but I am from
hailing
Seattle.
all the way from Idaho via Seattle. She's been very busy making comedy videos all over Instagram and loves the challenge of staying away from politics. Miss Jody Carroll, how you doing tonight?
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
Awesome, guys. Well, thanks for being here. I'm your host, Chris Kidder. My last name says it all. Thank you again for being here. If it's your first night, make sure you hit subscribe, like this video, and share it with the world. If you're here and you're one of our frequent flyers, well, thank you again for being here. We're going to have a lovely night. We love you all. Guys, thank you so much for being here on the show. And
Of course.
Daniel was here. This is episode 19. Daniel was here on episode 1. It was the chaotic Brady Bunch episode, as I refer to it. There was no format whatsoever. There was just a bunch of chatter. I think people were like picking their nose, not paying attention. And then people were off like just like shouting at each other. It was insane. But
It was Brady Bunch meets Married with Children.
yeah.
Oh, nice. That's
Exactly.
two
It was
great
beautiful.
shows.
It was
Two
beautiful.
great shows.
Well, we've evolved. Fortunately for us, we evolved. If it's your first night just tuning in, make sure you jump in the live chat below. We are going to do rounds of pop culture trivia. You're going to see the comics struggling with some of the questions, I'm sure. Some of the questions might be really easy. See if you can beat everyone else in the live chat with your answer. Again, if you haven't already, like the video below. It helps our whatever. I don't know. I think it's called an algorithm or something like that. But anyways,
Big words.
Yeah, big words. But we're going to be showing some comedy clips from the comedians tonight. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. You guys have some awesome clips, and we're going to get going. Are you guys ready for your serious questions?
Let's do this, Chris.
I was born serious.
And first off, I'm sorry there's no gifts. I can't give you anything, but I can assure that you get bragging rights for the week. So for the week, you're the champion of Kitter's Comedy Corner. And then feel free to go online and just blast everyone and say I'm better than you. I think that's the best way to do it. And if you win, I'll probably have you back and you'll compete against past winners, right? So there is that. And maybe you'll have gifts then. I don't know. We're not really sponsored by anyone except like these little hands.
Little hands.
We're sponsored by Little Prayers.
Right.
Prayers. Okay.
Is that my ex?
Yeah,
Very nice. When we come back for our gifts, there'll be actual just gifts. G-I-F.
Gifts.
Like, come on.
Awesome. Well, this is a great way for the audience to learn who you are as comedians. I ask you a series of serious questions, and we're going to start with the ladies. I'm going to start with you, Jody. The question is, what do you wish grew on trees? And explain why. You got about a minute.
What do I wish grew on trees? I guess I would have to say French fries. That's
Ooh.
been my meal of choice through the whole pandemic. Trying to keep it clean here. French fries. French fries. And then the little packets of ketchup and tartar sauce because I can't eat French fries without those two things.
Tartar sauce.
Okay. Did you say tartar sauce?
Yeah.
Wow.
For French
I
fries, no,
think
that's
tartar sauce is like the adult ranch. You know, it's like I don't maybe.
It's a Seattle ranch because we're from we're salmon country. That's what we eat seafood, tartar sauce.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Exactly. How about you, Vanya? What do you think should grow on trees?
Jody wants to keep it clean, so
No. This is not a kid show.
I would say what do I wish grew on trees? Botox, so I wouldn't have to go and
Yes.
What would you do? Like fall through their
Oh,
tree?
I would just pull that and just
like maple syrup, just pour it out.
they have to pay someone else to barely put it in
Got
my
little syringes.
right.
It'd be like the saying would change. It'd be like, oh, she must have fell through the Botox tree and hit every branch. Right?
Yeah, she's got her own opportunity.
How about you,
Like
Daniel?
the tree of life. That's the fountain of youth.
Right.
What would I want to grow on trees? Man, that's tacos, dude. Like I'm a taco guy. So just carnitas and carne asada, chicken, to just pluck them and eat them. That sounded weird, but yes, I just pluck them and eat them. That's the story of my life.
Wow.
Yeah, me too.
I think on my tree, I think I would say better jokes. I need better jokes in my life right now.
Like little
sounds
leaves,
sad.
like fortune cookies. Just
Yeah, fortune cookies. Which, by the way, were
little leaves.
which were what? Like, where were they invented? We had this question last week. Where were
Yeah,
fortune-
not China.
I think the U.S.
They
pretty
were
sure
invented in the
They
U.S.
were
It's more
in the U.S.
Yep,
They were invented in San Francisco.
in San Francisco specifically.
Yeah, specifically San Francisco. All right.
Thank
Here we go. We're gonna do our first round of trivia questions.
Uh-oh.
Remember, your name is your buzzard, not for the people in the live chat because no one can hear you. All right. So in the live chat, if you know the answers, throw it down in the live chat. If it's your first time here and you're on your phone, turn your phone sideways, scroll down, you'll see the live chat. Got it? All right. Your name is your buzzard. I will call on you if I hear you first. What is the highest grossing film of all time without taking inflation into account?
Jody,
Go for it.
Titanic.
I was thinking that.
Yeah.
So
Really?
Daniel,
Oh, I
once
was with
upon a
you.
time it was.
Oh,
If that is a hint for you.
Huh.
once upon a time it was.
Meaning it would it come out like 97, 98? So obviously it's a more modern movie.
I was with Jody.
oh shoot.
No Google. No Google.
Oh, you're here.
The blue people. The blue people.
No, actually, Avatar is a very good
No.
guess, and at one time it was. It was surpassed. The answer we're looking for is Avengers Endgame.
No.
So, and
What?
I believe it's at 2.4, almost 2.5 billion dollars.
I have not seen that one.
Yeah, it surpassed. I think
Oh, yeah,
Avatar is sitting around 2.1, 2.2.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Anya, have you seen it? Have you seen Avengers? I haven't either.
I've seen all of them.
Who's watching this movie?
Oh, I've seen all of them. Okay.
Oh, you have.
I'm a dork. A little. It's true. It's true.
By the way, these first 5 questions are movie themed. Okay.
Oh,
Just
okay.
Okay.
a little hint there. All right. Next question. Which actor or actress is killed off in the opening scene of the movie Scream?
Oh,
Vanya.
Daniel.
I heard Vanya.
After I said, she laughs a lot. Her parents are in film. Oh no!
Go for it, Daniel.
It left.
Drew Barrymore.
Thank you.
It is Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, she does laugh a lot.
All right, Daniel's the first one to hit the scoreboard. Here we go. Question number 3. Which film did Steven Spielberg win his first Oscar for Best Director?
Vanya.
Go for it.
E.T.
No, that's a great guess, though.
That is very yes.
Oh man.
Stevens.
And I might occasionally throw out some tips and
Tips.
tricks on how to answer the correct
Tricks.
question.
I might
Just the
occasionally
tip.
throw out some tips.
Just the tip though. Just the tip.
Just the tip.
No more than that.
Was it the Goonies? Oh, Jody.
Go for it, Jody.
Goonies.
No, it wasn't the Goonies, and he didn't direct that movie.
I like Jody saying The Goonies.
It's my favorite movie of all time, but he didn't direct that. He was a producer on it.
I guess
So
lots.
what,
Go
okay,
ahead.
go for it.
Jackass.
No. Steven Spielberg. I'm like, wait, what? All right, the answer we're looking for. Schindler's List, and I don't even see no one even in the.
Well, that was my answer.
none of the
In
viewers
my
actually.
mind, but I'm like, there's no way he directed that.
Schindler's List.
Oh well.
Schindler's List. Okay, got it.
It's a sad. I should have said it's a sad movie. All right. What is the name of Quint's shark hunting boat in Jaws? This is a hard one.
Oh
This is a
man.
very hard one. Most people wouldn't know this unless they were like a Jaws fan.
Yeah, I don't.
Does anyone in the audience know? Anyway, I say audience. Anyone viewing know the answer to this? If you know it, I'm going to give you $5 virtual dollars. All right.
Is
Go
it
for it,
like?
Jody.
Is it Ishmael or something from Moby Dick?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
No, well, kind of, but no. It's a whale. The name is the orca. That's
Oh,
what we're looking for.
I would have.
I know that's a really hard question. And this
And
next
I
one-
just saw 10 things about Jaws.
Jaws?
I just saw it. And
Oh, weird.
Really?
Yeah.
like the most
yeah.
iconic improv line in movie history is I think we're gonna need a bigger boat.
we're gonna need a bigger boat.
That is actually like I saw 100 improv lines in Hollywood, and that was number one. That's the most iconic. All right, last question for film or what I put in the movie category. And this one might be difficult unless you really know films. Which film won the first Academy Award for Best Picture? It's a hard one.
In
Hint,
like
it's black and white.
I wouldn't know.
It'd be fun if someone went in and like recolored the movie, but like just weird psychedelic colors. The answer we're looking for, like it's a very obscure question. The answer we're looking for is called Wings. The name of the movie was Wings. I believe that was 1939.
I saw that show on TV a while ago. That felt like 1939 or 8, whatever. Wasn't Wings on a long time ago?
Oh, Wings.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
show. I remember.
Let's show you.
How? Vanya, you could not remember that.
Yeah, Wings, the show. I remember with the guy.
The two cute guys.
Aren't you
Yeah.
guys actors? Some of you guys are actors.
Yeah, those guys. Yeah, those guys.
The guy from the thing.
Yeah, with the planes. Yeah, and they flew. Yeah, they flew. Wings, yeah.
All right, we're gonna start.
Nantucket. They were in Nantucket.
You did not see it. You
We're
did
gonna
not
start
see
with
it.
our next serious question. We're gonna start with Vanya.
Hey.
What weird thing would you make socially acceptable if you could? Oh yes.
What weird thing would I make socially accept? I do weird things and I don't care. So I mean, let's see. What weird thing?
Pick your nose?
Is that a weird? I mean, people do. That's not socially
But
acceptable.
socially acceptable, like farting in elevators really isn't socially
I mean, I was
acceptable.
thinking that
But
farting in public because
so why
it
not?
needs
We would be more
get out.
comfortable, right?
yeah, it needs to get out. It's natural. We all do it.
Exactly.
Little
Except
gassy
Daniel.
there.
Daniel,
Vanya.
I think Daniel. Does.
Daniel never farts.
I'm a good gay.
I've known couples that will have. I know a couple that's been together for 20 years. They've never farted in front of each other.
Yes.
That does-
How do you do that?
I don't know. They go to the bathroom. I do it right away.
It's a big
By the
club.
way, just shout out to Michael Verbenek with Wings. He had the answer of Wings.
Oh, wow.
There is a slight delay from the
Wow, Michael.
what we see on the chat.
Go,
to
Michael.
What stream?
Flirt.
So, but
Or
nice
he's
job, dude.
80. He must be 108.
Oh, he corrected me. 1927. Thank you
Oh.
for that, buddy.
Oh.
Yeah, it's and yeah, he said he's stalking us right now. It's good.
Yeah.
He looked
See, it was the year that threw me off because I
Yes,
was like,
yes,
no,
that
it
was
wasn't. 30.
It was a little bit before my time, just a little bit.
Right, Daniel, you're right.
I would have gone that right.
How about you, Daniel? What weird thing would you make acceptable socially?
What weird thing would I make acceptable? Eating off of other people's plates in
Ooh, my
restaurants.
favorite.
Because you see
Oh
something
my
on somebody
God,
else's
dude.
plate, you're like, that looks really good. Can I try that? And just go ahead and try it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That would be-
yeah, dude.
Although I hate when people take off my food, I want to try other people's foods. That would be the
Yo, man, I've been like, that is my biggest pet peeve with my wife. We've been together 19 years, and anytime I get when I get food, I'm like, I will eat the whole plate and then some. And she's always like, "Can I get a bite?" I'm just like, "No, no." But I have to.
Nope.
I mean, that's compromise. So and then like my daughter, my son, they're doing the same thing. I'm like, no, like them is absolutely not. Get away from me. You should if you wanted steak, you should have ordered steak. You know what I mean?
I love you, but I don't like you.
Exactly. I love you, but I don't have to like you. Yeah.
Food looks better on somebody else's plate.
Yeah, true.
It looks better on their face too, but I don't like throw it at them.
All order the same thing. That's how you resolve it.
How about you, Jody?
I've thought about this
Uh-oh.
What
before.
happens when you go last? You have more time to
Before the
think.
show, I thought about this. I wish we could all do this in public. It's sing out loud to music. Like when you're in the grocery store and there's music playing, I want to just like sing along
Jody.
all the time.
Like your whole life is what is it called?
Glee.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Glee, right?
Yeah.
It's just a musical everywhere you go.
Answer,
It's a
Jody.
musical. With the
Yeah, that's a
birds.
great answer. I love that.
Well, why don't you make those videos on Instagram?
I think I will.
I want to see that. Like I'm gonna hold you to
I'll
that.
give you a
And guys, if you haven't
Nothing
already,
like
if you haven't noticed already, if it's your first time here, you'll see my comics. I have Daniel, I have Jody, and I have Vanya, and you can see their Instagram tags are on the side of the screen. So make sure if you do jump out early, you go give them some love, follow them on Instagram. If you stay with us the whole time, I love you even more.
Love you.
And it's gonna be a fun show.
I now have this image of Jody singing to zucchinis at the grocery store.
I think that would be adorable.
Zucchinis?
Yeah,
Wow.
nasty. How'd you know?
hello, Mr. Cucumber.
Hello, baby. You're coming home with me.
I'm every woman. No?
Okay,
Okay,
with
no.
that said,
So-
Jody's singing to some vegetables.
The big zucchini.
PG. Guys, this is Jody, and this is her, I believe, at the Comedy Cellar. Yeah?
Yeah, it was after a class I had
Okay,
taken.
awesome. All right, well, here we go. This is Jody Carroll.
Yeah, I am Jody Carroll. Thank you, Rick. I'm not Angela from The Office. I don't get it. I am obviously much younger than her. I am from Seattle. Yes, thank you. That's something. But I do have friends here from New York, and they came to see the show. And also, my son flew out here with me too, so that's fun. Yeah, I thought it'd be really nice to have close friends and family come here and see me today at the Comedy Cellar. And so, when that didn't pan out, I knew these guys had nothing else better to do. So, thanks, you guys. No, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, you'll have to do. I'm new to comedy, and you know what they say, just talk about what's going on in your life. So, I don't have any sex jokes for you guys tonight. So now you know, I'm married. Yeah, no sex jokes for the past 18 years. No, 18 and a half years. But my husband is the greatest guy. Like, he's so awesome. I mean, I just don't deserve him. I'm so lucky. Really? No one ever says, no, he's lucky too. You guys don't even know him. And you're like, yeah, we'd buy that. But she married up. These guys do know him, and they're like, that is accurate. And we know him, and he's a lot better than her. So my husband and I are foster parents. We're going to heaven. When people hear that, they say, oh, is it like that TV show we watch, This Is Us? And I'm like, no, it's more like This Is Killing Us. And we have 3 biological kids and lots of foster kids. And, they're kind of messed up in the head. They got issues. But our foster kids are great. My friends sometimes say, how did you get your husband to agree to do foster care? Well, I asked him 18 and a half years ago. So that's when he said yes. Sometimes you have a hard day, like there'll be a lot of fighting and crying, but you start to figure out what works to kind of smooth things over, and it's always ice cream, right? It's always ice cream. So once those ratchets get to bed, I wolf down a pint of Chunky Monkey. I'm good. Sometimes you get a runaway situation, and recently we took in a troubled teen, and it did happen. My husband and I ran away. If you're thinking of doing foster care, I highly, highly recommend it. It helps if you like kids. But what is more important than that is that you love working with the government. The USA government. I don't know about the Canadian government. So yeah, if you're thinking, gosh, what I'd really like to do is fill out mountains and mountains and mountains of forms for the next 80 years. Or if you're like, gosh, it'd be nice if I had a house inspection by a SWAT team every now and then it's a great fit for you. Okay, thank you so much, you guys.
All right, guys, that was Jody Carroll. Great job, yay! Hey, I heard, so we had some texts. People said my voice wasn't loud enough. Is it loud enough now? I realized my mic was pretty low, so please tell me if my mic needs to go louder. I'm turning it up even now. All right. If it's not loud, look, I'm a loud person in general, so I tend to lower my mic more because I can be really loud. But I didn't realize people were like, oh, we can't really hear him. So apologies for that. I'm not a technical guy. But anyways, great job, Jody. Let me know in the chat if you can't hear me. Or turn up your hearing aid. I don't know. It's just something.
Or if any of the sound is weird. Like,
yeah. Does anybody sound like they're growling?
Basically me.
I don't speak English, so I might sound a little weird.
I turned the gain up on my mic, so if you can hear my stomach growling because I haven't eaten dinner yet, I apologize.
Daniel has he gets the sexy smoker voice, so that's not fair.
That's what Daniel said, yeah.
So those years as a drug addict, that's what they get you, sexy voice.
Oh, okay.
Awesome. Julius Kelly, you said it's perfect now. You're perfect, buddy. You're perfect. Charles says yes. They can hear me. All right, good. I'm glad we're all on the same page now. And, whatever. I'm such not a technical person. Do you guys ever have those issues?
Never.
I feel like it's getting worse. I'm 41 this year, and I feel like it's getting worse and worse. All right.
For technical stuff.
I digress.
We're still talking about the technical.
I don't know what's going on sometimes.
Yeah, I'm very good at other things, but like technical, yeah, bad. All right, sorry, mom and dad, don't look into that shit. I know my parents are probably watching. All right, anyways, We're gonna start with you, Daniel, on this next question. If you're, in which you met my parents, right? We did a show at the dojo. My parents were there from Buffalo, New York.
When we dated, yes.
Yes, when we talked about sleeping with men. Yeah. Anyways, that's another show. We were talking about taco diets and what was on his bucket list of sleeping with a woman and sleeping with a man. Like it was.
You're
it was
the
weird.
one with the pee-pee in the mouth. So
Yeah. So had to be there, folks. Had to be there. All right. If, Daniel, we're starting with you. If your sheets had to be made of deli meats, what meat would you use?
Oh my God, as a gay
My
man,
wife-
that's my fantasy. If my sheets were made out of meat,
Hilarious.
what meat would I want it to be?
It'd be Jason Mimosa.
That's too much hair for me. If my sheets were made, wieners, man, of course. Like
Hot dogs?
yes, like that's a no-brainer.
Oh, would it be one
no-brainer,
giant?
whichever
Would
the
it be
case
one
is.
giant wiener, or would you have to weave them
no,
all together?
Like 1,000 wieners of sheets just rolling, just rolling in the wiener.
It would be a quilted wiener blanket, dude.
Hold on,
Wieners and buns.
I didn't know it was this kind of show,
Yeah, absolutely, man.
honey.
Who doesn't want a
we're
wiener
getting
blanket?
Oh God.
How about
I'm
you,
my
Jody?
boyfriend right now.
I am married to a man, and I do not want a wiener blanket.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Closed for the winter.
Oh God.
Meat cake. Let's see. What kind of meat would my bed sheets be? Is it my turn?
Yeah, it is, Jody. She's stalling.
I love it. I don't know what kind of meat. I would say, as someone who loves meat, I'm not a vegan. I would say the whole deli. I'll take all of it, but throw some potato salad in there.
Mmm.
Wow.
Sounds
That
like
just
a
sounds.
picnic.
That sounds gross.
I'm coming to your bed.
We have is that scene in Bridesmaids when she's eating that big sandwich at the end of the movie. They're in bed eating this, and she's eating the sandwich.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen it.
In Bridesmaids?
I still haven't seen that yet.
Oh,
It makes no sense. It makes no sense. I'm the last person on earth.
it makes no sense. It makes no sense.
How about you, Vanya?
I don't. Is this considered a deli meat? That's that like bologna with the fancy olives inside? I'd sleep
Yeah.
in that. You don't just get meat; you get vegetables. So I want to.
See, both
We're
of
back to
us
the
are very
vegetables.
well-rounded.
I would.
Meal.
I think personally, like I would wrap myself up in some salami because it has a little peppercorn pieces, and I get really hot, so then I could pop out the peppercorn and get some air to my body. You know, like if it was cheese, it would be Swiss cheese. Like I need the air. I need the air.
Oh God.
All right.
Anything holy.
All right, these next five questions are in the Disney realm. Okay, Disney realm.
I'm done.
Yeah. You might be screwed. You might be like, this might be take off in points. Here we go. All right. What was the first feature-length animated film ever released?
Vanya.
Go for it, Vanya.
Snow White.
It was Snow White. Weren't you just going, you didn't know the answers?
Yeah, you were like,
I thought I said it was. That's because I know so much more about Disney than I do, and I compare myself. Okay, got it.
we got played.
I know. I played all of you, but I'm a Disney star.
Here, real quick, Aaron's out there talking about, I'm waiting for the all-male remake of Bridesmaids. Wasn't that already done, pretty much? The Hangover? I mean, that was kind of
Right.
like, I feel like the Hangover was the male version, or that, well, Bridesmaids came out after, so it was like, that was them doing their female version of
Yeah.
That's
the,
true. That's true.
Hangover, right? I mean, I don't know. Will you let us know, Aaron, if you think it should be done, then you tell us what the plot line should be. Okay.
It should be an all gay cast of Bridesmaids.
There you go. I would watch that. It'd be funny, man. All right. What was the first original Disney song to win an Academy Award for Best Original Song?
Oh,
I didn't know this when I looked it up. But I do. You all know the song. You should all know the song.
Wow.
Jody.
Go for it.
Spoonful of Sugar.
No. Great song, though.
Great movie.
oh man, I just.
Give us a tit. Give us a tit.
Just a tit?
I won't-
All right, just a
Hey,
tit.
hey.
I know. I specifically said no nudity on my show. Okay.
Exactly. That's what happened.
I want to say this was in the movie Pinocchio. I believe this was in Pinocchio. I believe.
Oh,
And
Jody.
Okay,
Ooh.
go for it.
When You Wish Upon a Star.
That's correct. So it was Pinocchio, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I got that part right. I didn't know the name. I didn't know the answer to the
Who
question.
sang that? Was that?
Jiminy Cricket. No.
Yes.
Yes.
Was it?
Yeah.
I think
I
so.
Yeah, Jiminy
So
Cricket sings
scary
it.
to me. I was scared of that movie forever.
How did you know it was Jiminy Cricket? That's so.
I love that. I watched that cartoon a lot when I was a kid.
Yeah,
That movie. It
Scared?
was one of my favorite when I was a kid.
it was the original Woody.
Yeah. The original boner.
That's true. The
On
original
the
book
on screen.
not Adam. Was it
Dan,
Adam?
with that question, with the wiener question, you got Daniel Bryan going way over.
I know. I'm just saying, like, there was at least one woman in the world who got excited when that scene happened, when he lied. All right.
He's just- oh God.
All right.
Nice.
All right. What short film featured Mickey Mouse's first appearance? This is a hard question. If you know this,
Vanya.
kudos.
Daniel.
I heard Vanya first. I'm sorry.
Steamboat.
No, it's not Steamboat Willie.
Oh, I thought it was.
The actual name of the short is called Plain Crazy.
Huh.
I know.
Guess that. Yep.
I know. Again.
I thought that was a Matthew McConaughey film.
Nice.
Plain Crazy, Naked and Bongos. All right. What was the last movie Walt Disney was able to work on before he died?
Oh.
You mean you guys didn't study Walt?
Jody.
You know, actually, this is just trivia. That was the very first book I ever did a book report on in school. Walt Disney's biography, but this is years ago.
Oh, wow.
Just,
But
yeah.
Jody, I heard you say your name, though.
That's so weird. So did I. I had the same thing. I did a report on him, and it's the beginning of the book was it all started with a mouse.
Yes.
Wow. I didn't.
Yeah.
I did the same report, man.
Oh my God.
We're connected, right? You're both
Wait,
wearing
wait, wait. So let me wait. The book started with the words "It
Yeah.
all started with a mouse."
It all started with the mouse.
But that's
Yeah.
false because
Yeah.
it didn't. There was actually a character before Mickey. That was the
Yeah, but-
original like Disney
What
character.
But there's a biography book on him that
It's in the
starts
book.
that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
that
I know. I'm being an a-hole right now because I'm like, it didn't start with a mouse.
I feel like what happened to my education?
Walt Disney was afraid of mice. First off.
What?
Yeah, he was.
Yes.
He was
So,
famously
okay, so the
known to be
question
afraid of
was,
mice. Oh yeah,
Jody-
yeah, yeah, yeah.
what was the last?
What's the question?
What was the
it
last
Lion
movie? Yeah.
King? Was it Lion King?
It wasn't Lion King. What was the last movie Walt Disney was able to work on before he died?
Vanya.
Yeah.
Fantasia.
No, that was probably one of his first, I think, right?
Oh, that was stupid.
The answer we're looking for is The Jungle Book.
Oh.
Yeah.
I knew it had animals.
Yeah.
All right, last Disney question, I think.
I get a
You meant without a princess. Without a princess. Well, yeah,
Speaking of
that one.
princesses, which Disney princess had the fewest lines in a movie?
Daniel,
Go for it.
Oh,
Little Mermaid.
No.
really?
Oh,
Is that who you were gonna say, Vanya?
Yeah, I mean, she could
Wow.
talk for half the movie.
That's actually, you know what? I didn't even think about that. That's a really good guess because I totally forgot she lost her voice through
Right.
half of the movie. No, but this other one is. I was like, oh, okay, snap. She only had 18 lines in the movie, in the actual answer. If you remember, Ariel talked a lot at the beginning of the movie. Like she was like, you know, worse than my wife. Like she was just like.
16-year-old mouth.
I'm like knocking on my wife. She doesn't talk like that. But anyways.
So
All right.
is it lines and does that include the songs? Like, was it Pocahontas?
No, it's too late. I already see the answer in the chat, so people are spitting it out. It's Sleeping Beauty.
Well, I can't see the chat.
I know you
don't
can't.
see the
But when
Sleeping
I can see
Beauty.
it because of the delay, then I have to give you guys the answer. So the answer is Sleeping Beauty.
Well, she
Yeah.
was
Really?
She was asleep through
She was
80% of the movie.
She doesn't talk in her sleep. She doesn't talk in her sleep.
Women do talk in their sleep. They sure do.
Yeah. And remember, Ariel had really loud eyebrows. Like she was all like, you know, all
Big
facial-
loud eyebrows.
Oh God.
Awesome. All
I'm gonna
right.
use that on some lines. I'm gonna use that with some girls. You've got
can't
really loud
Botox.
eyebrows.
Botox.
Bring it
That's
down.
so obvious.
All right, we're going to go to our next serious question. We're going to start with you, Jody. If money wasn't a concern, where would you live and what would you do?
Oh my gosh. What would I do? I would buy my own comedy club and and have comedians there and be able to do that all the time. I miss it so much. Where would I live? I think I'd try to live by the ocean or on a lake
Okay.
and just sit there and this is supposed to be funny. Where would I live?
Great.
That's too like me sad now. I need the weenie bed thing. No, yeah, probably live by the ocean and own a comedy club or buy a comedy club and just get to run it and have all you guys there. And I don't know, that sounds fun to me right now.
Sounds good. I think that owning a comedy club is awesome.
I would plant French fry trees and, you know.
Oh yeah.
How about you, Vanya?
I would live here and I would do nothing.
You live here and do nothing.
I like the weather here and I'm tired of working the day job and also trying to do my comedy. Sure, I would do comedy and stuff like I would love to do that. But I would do nothing for work. I would just sit out on a boat or something. And I would travel a lot too. I also like the UK. I'd go in London for a bit. I think I'd pop around, but then I'd settle here like the rest of us because the weather's great.
Yeah.
And do nothing.
That's why I moved. That's my primary reason for moving here was the weather.
Yeah.
How about you, Daniel?
So where would I live and what would I do if money was no object?
Nope. Yeah, money is no object. Yep.
You know, my boyfriend lives here in Culver City, where I am right now. I would love to stay here in Culver City because it's so nice. It's kind of central and everything. And I would love to have like a taco restaurant. That's really my dream. I'd love to have a taco restaurant. I do love tacos, but I'd love to have it. I'd like to be able to like help. I'd love to help like LGBT seniors like regain their confidence or shoot for another career but have the tacos first, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
mean, they don't have to work the restaurant, but I mean, that would be nice.
They could work there. Build themselves.
I think personally, I've been in LA for like 20 years, right? Just over 20 years. I think personally, like I would move to New York City. Sorry, mom and dad. My parents are in Buffalo. But I'd move to like New York City. I think I'd have a penthouse up top. And then, you know, I think like 1 hour a day, I would go outside and make it rain by our sponsors, Little Prayers.
Oh my God. Oh, God.
Just make it rain on the people, you know what I mean? Just
What are those kids touching?
whatever.
Yeah, what's the other end of that? What is it doing if you don't show it on screen?
What's the other end of what?
What are those hands doing when they're not on screen, when you put them down?
Yes, Chris. What are those hands doing? Oh my God. Oh my God.
There should be another camera just below.
Chapstick. All right. I'm going to rename the show Little Prayers. All right, here we go. Next round of questions.
Okay, let's see.
Next round of questions. All right.
Figure out.
Some Star Wars questions.
Oh my God.
Let's see who the Star Wars fans are. All right. What is the name of Han Solo's ship? I figured like if you've never even seen the movie, you would still get this. Go for it, Jody.
Millennium Falcon.
It is the Millennium Falcon. Yay!
That was Han Solo's ship? Oh.
Yeah.
That wasn't someone else's ship.
All my memories of Star Wars are far, far away.
I know, they're so far, far away. Nice, Daniel. In what month were all 6 original Star Wars films released?
Vanya.
Go for it, Vanya.
June.
No.
Okay, that was it.
All right, good guess. You're close.
Just like summer blockbusters.
That was your hint, guys.
What's that?
It wasn't March. No, you said June. I said close. Go for it, Jody.
July then.
Not July.
Oh.
Well, close the other way? Okay.
Yeah, close the other way. Like not.
No more guesses?
Daniel, come on. We made it easy.
December. It's got to be December.
December,
Christmas.
August. Like the 12th guess is going to be May, right? The answer, yes, Charles. It's May. It's May. Like think of like May the 4th be with you. May the 4th be with you. Yes, the first 6 films were released in May, and then Disney came along and screwed that all up. So I think the last 3 were released. I think one was released in June. I think the other 2 were December or something like that. I don't know. It was all different. Anyways,
Disney
all right.
messed up.
Which Star Wars character is partially named after director George Lucas's son? This is like a complete left field. If you're not a fan, you're not going to get this. I know one person who might know this answer. Any guesses? Well, maybe you know his son. I almost said the answer. Maybe you know his son's name and you know the answer. No?
I got nothing.
All right. Well, I gave you guys a good 10 seconds. That includes the audience. So the answer we're looking for is Dexter Jettster. Dexter Jettster. Which, by the way, is a character that I don't even know if that character exists.
Not in Star Wars. Probably in like.
I know. Maybe it was probably like one of those little side characters, like a mechanic who had like 2 lines. And George Lucas is like, oh, let's name that character after my kid. You know what I mean? Right. Or something like that. It's so obscured. Okay, what was that, Daniel?
Daniel's not having it.
There's a lot of weird things going on in Star Wars.
Daniel's not about it. He's not about this.
I know. Well, I'm like, well, first off, my question is George Lucas's son named Dexter or is it Jetster?
I was thinking Jetster, obviously.
Well, because it's a Hollywood name. It's more Hollywood, right?
Right.
It's a weird name. I don't know. Like Apple or something weird. I don't know. Which species stole the plans to the Death Star?
Oh.
If you know the answer to this, let us know in the live chat so we can all heckle you.
Which species stole the plan to the Death Star?
The plans to the Death Star, yeah. So this was, I believe this would have been in the Rogue One movie, where it was talking about the whole backstory of like how they got the plans, how the rebels got the plans to the Death Star so they could destroy it. That's what the Rogue One movie is all about.
Wait, Romulans, that's Star Trek,
that's
right?
Star Trek.
Romulans are Star Trek. I'm a Trekkie.
Jody.
It's still in space. Go for it, Jody.
The sleaze stacks.
No. So the answer, good guess. I mean, the answer we're looking for is the Bothans or Bothans or
right.
Little brown. Charles says the little brown people is keeping it peaceful.
The little brown. Why you gotta be little brown people? Why gotta be little brown people? Why we gotta be? Why we're gonna take the blame for everything?
And then he said Filipinos, I think they're called.
Oh, wow.
Oh, we're
He's-
not good enough
yeah, I
to
know who
steal
he is.
things?
He's Filipino. So is my wife. So he's just making fun of the short brown people.
Are we not good enough to steal things? It's gotta be the Filipinos.
Gasoline.
I'm feeling very cheated in this game.
No,
I say.
Daniel.
Very cheated.
Okay. Hi, kitty.
Yeah, the little mage looking things, Julius. Yeah, I guess that's called the Bothans or whatever. All right. How many languages is C-3PO fluent in? He says it a few times in the movies, so.
Oh.
How many languages is C-3PO?
Fluent in, yeah. Any
Fluent in.
guesses?
I mean, 123.
123. You're a little on the low side.
Oh, wow, he's smart.
He's a
Wow.
he's a droid. He's a robot.
I like him.
She likes
All
I
right.
know. I'm smart.
The answer we're looking for is over 6 million. That's what he always says.
Over 6
I'm fluent in
million?
over 6 million. He talks like that too.
That's just
I'm fluent in
bragging.
over 6 million
What a liar.
languages.
gosh,
I would if he said that to me, I'd be like, prove it, dude. Like prove it.
Right?
You know what I mean? Like,
Liar. Pepper, get away.
That's like how many people I've had sex with.
There we go.
wow.
Oh, God.
Wow. We went from
I'm a-
Star Wars
I'm a-
to his sex life. Jesus.
Well, I'm almost 50. I mean, God, so yeah.
Like 6
It'd be
million.
embarrassing if he wasn't. Oh,
Dude, what?
All right. Guys, if it's your first time here, please make sure you scroll below, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. We're here every Thursday night at 7 p.m., and we drop new content each week, all comedy related. All right, guys, we're going to go and we're going to watch Vanya's clip. This is a short clip, but I believe it's you at Flappers, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Flappers, awesome. I love that place. All right, guys, check out Vanya. Here we go.
Because guys, you like to send around a lot of those dick pictures. And you're laughing because it's true. Guys love to send those things like, here's my dick. I'm like, remember, I'm Tom. Nice to meet you. Thanks for giving me your number. Check your phone. Here's my dick. And I don't get it. I don't understand the obsession. Is it because it's always in front of you? Let me know. It's in front of you. You see it all the time. Because we don't see this. We don't. Where is it? Do I have a vagina? I don't know. It could be a myth. And seriously, if it doesn't itch or burn, it's not my concern. That's where I'm living. Is that safe? A true story. A guy not only sent me a picture of his dick, but he sent a picture of me underneath his dick. You know where I'm going with this. And he had jizzed all over this picture and all over himself, and he sent this to me. And I'm thinking, dude, that is so disgusting. That is a horrible picture of me. Tons of other pictures to choose.
Hey guys, all right. That was Vanya Renee. Great job, Vanya. Yay! That was at Flappers here in Burbank, California. If you're from LA, you should know of it. If you're not from here and you do come to LA, you have to check it out. And I think, Jody, you were the Comedy Cellar. Was that the one in New York?
yes.
That's awesome. I'm looking forward to going there. I have a couple buddies in New York right now, and next time I go out there, I'm hoping to get up at some of the clubs out there. Awesome. Well, great, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that. We sure did. And we're going to go on to our next serious question. If you have questions for the comics, I will ask you shortly, and then we'll drop them in the comment section below. But hold your questions. Hold your questions. I'm asking the questions right now. All right.
He's the captain.
I'm the captain of my ship. Captain, oh captain. Captain, my captain, whatever. Is it like Edgar Allan Poe or something? I don't remember what that's from. All right.
That's Dead Poet Society.
Was it Dead Poet? Oh, it was. That was very
Captain,
good.
my captain.
All right. If you, all right, we're gonna start with you, Vanya. If you were required by law to get a full body tattoo, what would you cover your body with?
A sexier body.
So you would like use shading, like shade in like different curves.
Oh yeah, like some abs, like some huge tits. Oh yeah, double D's. Oh yeah, a whole new body. Oh, I can't wait.
Dude,
Can we do this now?
people would look at you and then they would like look away and they'd look at you and then they'd have to like do a double take. They'd be like,
all day
wait,
long.
and then they would start walking around you to get the
And
dimensional.
then yeah. Body, I'd have everything done. The ass would be everything.
That's like the movie 300. I still don't believe all those guys had abs like that. I think they were painted.
Oh, they
on.
didn't.
They
Oh,
had
yeah,
to
they
have been
did,
like
right?
most of them were painted on, right?
Yeah, there was paint. Yeah, they spent a long time painting those guys.
Okay, good. That
I-
makes me feel better.
Please don't wreck the fantasy for me.
I'm
I
sorry,
know.
Daniel.
Sorry, Daniel.
We
It was
also-
kind of a fantasy for me for a while, but
Will we date it?
no, stop it. Stop it. All right, Daniel, how about you? If you're required by law to tattoo your body, what would you cover your whole body with?
Actually, I've thought about this, and it's not a nasty answer. So, my favorite animal is sharks. I would cover myself with shark tattoos. That would be mine.
Oh,
That's cool, dude.
Yeah.
I honestly
Yeah.
thought you were gonna like say tattoo wieners all over your body.
No, I only sleep
you.
on wieners.
Oh, okay. Because
I
then you would
see
like,
what
then it would be
it
like
is.
camouflage, like you would blend right into the blanket.
in the blanket still or out of the blanket? We don't.
I try to give a nice, wholesome answer. I try, folks.
I
We can't do
know,
that here.
I know, and you did, and it was a great answer.
Sucks me back in.
So obviously you like sharks.
Yeah. I read that some sharks don't sleep. I mean, don't stop swimming while they're sleeping. They're always moving, and I'm a workaholic, so I'm always moving. So I connect with that. So,
That's awesome,
But
dude.
maybe a big taco. Yeah, they
Just-
maybe a big taco just on my chest, with the salsa dripping down my leg.
Dude, do you have any tattoos, Daniel?
I do not. I'm too chicken. I don't like that kind of pain.
Dude, if you
That
get
kind of
one, you
thing.
got to get a taco. I love unicorns, and if my parents are watching, they're gonna hear. I had a buddy on the show a few weeks ago, and he's in love. His name's JP Puthenvito, and he loves jackalopes. You know, the bunny.
Yeah,
Yeah. And he had a jackalope on his
from
chest.
Texas.
A jackalope on his chest, tattoo on his chest, and I was like, all right, I have to get a unicorn tattooed on my body somewhere at some point because I love
Wait,
unicorns.
you have a unicorn tattoo, Chris?
No, I said I need to.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's on the list.
I
It's
like
on the list of things. All right.
Where would you put a unicorn tattoo on your body?
Where?
Where would you put it? Yeah.
Probably like right
Yeah.
here. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Dude, I don't see how people get tattoos right here. Period.
I
Like,
know.
No way,
it's
dude.
why-
No way.
Okay.
I don't know. Probably somewhere where it would really make my mom mad.
It looks
I mean,
Why would you
really?
I don't know.
Like
I don't know.
Like,
I don't
where
know.
else could you put a unicorn tattoo? I mean,
On my, well, you could put it on your butt, or you could put it like, honestly, this is, if you got kids, like turn it down, okay? I think the best place to put a unicorn tattoo is on your satchel, and then your weenie is the horn. I'm just saying, like, I think like that would be,
Got
Right?
it.
come on, right? So
Hey,
I'm just saying that's the creative mind thinking out of the box. You know what I mean?
and then you can just walk up to people and go, "You want to see my unicorn grow?"
oh my God.
Exactly, dude. See, he knows where I'm going with this. See, yeah. Yeah, sorry. And I'm sure my parents are watching. I'm going to have a long conversation with them tomorrow.
Sorry, folks. I do know your parents. Sorry about that.
How about you,
I
Jody?
So nice for that. Justin Bieber songs.
Just the
Wow.
songs, like all the lyrics?
all the lyrics.
Lyrics all over your body.
Or the real answer would probably be Bible verses, but kind of along the same lines as Vanya. I'd like to get like a full body tattoo of a tan. So if you can shade in like,
oh yeah,
kind of like tan all the time.
That would look good, or you might, if you got a bad artist, you would end up like the president. You would look more like a Cheeto.
That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd go for the tan look.
Okay.
but I think point. You wouldn't have to go out and tan anymore.
You have
Or
to
Taylor
rip-
Swift lyrics. How about Taylor Swift lyrics?
So you're really into music, is what you're trying to tell us.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But then you can shake it off.
Yeah,
Take it off.
I see what you did there.
All right. All right, current score, guys. By the way, current score. Vanya has 1, Jody has 2, and Daniel has 1. This is like, I love you guys, but this is the lowest score. This is the lowest scoring show I've had since the geometry episode I had.
Out of us.
I had a geometry episode. It was world geometry and U.S. Not geometry, geography. What am I saying? Geometry, like math.
Oh.
That would have been.
It was
horrible.
geography. It was U.S. geography and world geography, and the comics hated me for it. They were like giving me so much shit for it. So, anyways, but you guys are doing great. These questions are hard, but I do have easier ones coming.
We're doing that, though.
What's that?
You just said we're doing that. You said, but you're doing great.
No, you're doing great. Meaning you're not all sweaty. You're not all like anxious. You're not like you're holding up well. Is more or less what I'm saying. But the questions are going to get easier. I think the questions are going to get easier.
You suck, but you're doing great.
Yeah,
You can tell
exactly.
Chris is a dad. You
We're
can tell
doing
he's a
well
dad.
at sucking.
You can tell I'm a dad.
Yeah.
Good
Oh,
dad.
that's. You could do better, but that was awesome. No, yeah.
We all get a trophy at
Look,
the
that
end.
that A minus is great, but
It's
you need an A
it's
plus.
not
yeah, you're better.
refrigerator good, but it's put in the box good.
It's put in the box good.
I'm dumb as rocks good. That's what
All right. Next trivia question. Are we ready?
Yes.
All right. Who sings the Friends theme song? Dan, 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 dan.
Someone's singing it? Oh, yeah, there.
I'll be there for you. Oh God, I can't sing, but that's the song, right?
Yeah.
They're really popular in the '90s. The band.
No idea.
They were a one-hit wonder.
They were. The song made them popular, and they were like, I would say they were a one-hit wonder. But I had friends who had their albums, so they had music.
I thought they were like session singers.
I don't remember the name of the band.
All right. The answer we're looking for is the Rembrandts.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
They sang one? Okay.
The Rembrandts. All right. What is Harry Potter's Patronus? You know what's funny is I just said they're going to get easier and then ask a question like that.
What's up?
What is Harry Potter's Patronus?
And by Patronus, you mean
Yeah.
A Patronus.
Oh, like his wand?
No. I honestly have no idea what a Patronus is.
What's that?
No, I have no idea what a Patronus is. I think it's a good name for
Patronus?
stuff, but I honestly think maybe it's a mount or something like that because the answer is a stag, a male deer.
Is that his spirit animal or something?
Maybe a spirit animal is what a Patronus is. I don't know. I watched Harry Potter. Like I got to like movie number 3 and I was like, this sucks, and I turned it off. And I know, right? I know people. If anyone's watching the show and they like love it, like don't hate me for it. I mean, it just wasn't my bag. And I love magic. I love like Arthur and the Sword and the Stone. Like I love all that lore stuff. But I just couldn't get into it. And I think it was they were kids. One, they were little kids, and I just didn't like watching little kids play magic, I guess. And then the second thing is the cinematography was really hard for me to watch. It was very CG-ish looking. Yeah, I just didn't like the way it looked.
number 3? No unicorns?
Yeah, there was no unicorn. I don't remember any unicorn. Well, I didn't get to episode 7 or 8 or whatever it was, but I don't think there were
How many
unicorns.
did it go up to?
I think there's 7 books and there's 8 movies because they split up the last book into 2 movies.
Oh, yeah.
There's 8.
That was a trivia
Harry
question
Potter
like a
movies?
month ago. That's why I know that.
Well, you know, she made an adult version of Harry Potter or something that adults could watch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. What was it? I forgot. Oh well, another thing that I forgot later.
Oh yeah, the one where he goes to the city. Yeah, that's a good movie. Those are good.
Where he goes to the city.
Oh, you mean the one with the animals?
Yeah.
I watched
yeah.
the first one of that, and that was actually really good.
Yeah, those were really good. I can't stand Harry Potter either, so yeah.
Wow.
All right, we're just giving Harry Potter way too much time on my show. All right, what? All right, next question. What MTV music show premiered in 1998?
1998.
98. Vanya.
Go for it, Vanya.
Yo MTV Raps.
No, I don't
I
think
mean-
so. Maybe. I don't.
But you were very confident.
I know
I
you
know,
were. I honestly thought you had the answer for this.
Yeah. Jody, you had your hand up? Jody knows.
Go for it, Jody.
Big Brother.
No.
Oh.
Was that on MTV?
I don't know.
I thought Big
Oh,
Brother was like
I-
ABC or NBC or something.
I think I know.
What? Go for it.
TLR.
It was TRL.
Oh, TRL. TRL.
Oh,
TRL.
Total
Yeah.
Request Live. Yeah.
Total Request
Okay.
Live. That was it.
That seems even older than that. Oh my God.
right?
That was a long time ago. Is that
They stopped doing videos.
Pretty
what's
much.
the-
I think what was that show? It was the one where like 5 or 7 or 8 of them all lived in a house. The Real World. I think that was like the beginning of the end of MTV Music. Like music
The
videos.
first one was great. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still remember the first one.
Yeah, and then after that,
Wasn't Puck in the first one?
Puck, I think so.
I think Puck was in the first one. I just remember the name, and I watched the first season or 2 of it, and I remember Puck being in one of those, either the first season or second season.
There was a girl that
I
became a
remember
wrestler,
because of
and then a guy became a wrestler, The Miz. He was
Yeah.
I remember because of Pedro.
What's that?
I remember because of Pedro. Pedro was really big in the gay community and the AIDS about that time. So
Yep.
Good show. The first one.
All right. What was the name of the Spice Girls' debut album in 1996?
Kidder?
No, it wasn't Kidder.
Vanya.
Go for it, Vanya.
I was gonna say tell me what you want, but that's stupid. I don't know.
No, that's not what we're looking for. It was called Nutmeg. I'm just
Never
kidding.
knew. Oh, I was like, why?
I get
Because the
it,
Spice
it's a
Girls. Ha ha. It's a
Spice.
Spice. No.
God.
Oh my God.
No, the album.
No, Chris, don't give us a hint. You have to give us a hint.
It's almost
It was self-titled, wasn't it?
It's almost self-titled.
It was called Spice.
Spice.
It's called Spice. There you go.
Oh, it was? Oh.
That's the
Yeah,
answer. Spice. I know.
It's in the gay test.
Dude, I thought Nutmeg was a better.
Past that.
Or
Sugar and
cinnamon or
spice.
something.
They should have done sugar and spice.
Yeah.
Everything.
Daniel, who's your favorite Spice Girl, Daniel?
Oh, Mel B.
Scary
Oh,
Spice.
yeah, right?
I totally dig her. Yeah. She had those kicks.
Yeah,
Man.
She was Scary Spice.
One of the few people that I would go straight for. Mel B.
yeah. And I would go gay for, yeah. Jody, who's your favorite Spice Girl? Or you had none?
I kind of liked Posh Spice back in the day. I don't know what she's doing now.
Is
but
that what's his name's wife?
Yeah.
Victoria
Yeah,
Beckham.
she's so mysterious and
Beckham.
very, very fashionable.
Yeah. Super
What
sexy.
about you, Vanya?
I think Mel B.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Mel B was definitely
Yeah.
the hottest, cutest,
Yeah.
and she still is. I think to this day, I think she aged the best. She's beautiful.
Yeah,
All right, next question. How many black keys are found on a traditional piano?
this is about to get right.
I think it's the last 10 questions are the easiest ones. I think I realized I got through 20 questions that were really difficult, and then I started making them easier. I think. Okay, whatever. Maybe not.
It's gotta be
Um,
Jody.
Go for it, Jody.
Gotta be like 40.
ooh.
40 is a good guess, but no.
Oh.
It's lower.
Vanya.
Go for it, Vanya.
32.
It is 32.
Oh
Wow. look
Good
at
job,
you.
Vanya.
Point.
Did you Google that?
Okay, one more point.
How did that get out?
Did
don't
you
know why.
Google that? Did you Google that? All right.
No, I don't know why. I took piano when I was 7.
Oh,
and
okay. Then you should know
It was
that.
done by 7.5. I was terrible. Like,
All right, Daniel, you're next on this question. Here we go. What futuristic thing from a movie or book do you really wish existed right now?
What futuristic thing from a movie or book I wish existed right now? Oh my God. I can't. I don't really watch the show, but Doctor Who. I like that whole phone booth thing, and then they travel in it.
You travel
That
in
would
it,
be-
right?
Yeah, that would be. But I would want that mixed with the one from
Bill and Ted?
Yes, like I want a combo. booth.
excellent.
Like I want a combo booth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't they have another one? They have another one coming out, don't
Yes,
They have 3 coming out.
they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have 3 coming out? Oh,
Yeah.
part 3. Yeah.
Part 3, yeah. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So I would want a combo booth that I could travel in, but fun.
Yeah.
Although getting into a phone booth is actually traveling back in time because where are they?
That's very true.
That's so true.
I can't even remember the last time I saw one.
I-
It was probably on a film set.
We have one in Laguna Beach.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we have one in Laguna Beach.
But it's not functional, yeah?
No, but it's right there downtown. Like it's still there.
It's
Like,
pretty
they were
cool.
they were gonna tear it down, but one of the artists came in and did an abstract thing about it, and it's still standing there. So yeah,
Nice.
little known fact.
How about you, Jody? What futuristic thing from a movie or book do you wish existed right now?
Robots? Robot maids,
Robot maids would be nice.
bed makers, and cooks.
Rosie. Rosie from
Yeah.
Jetsons.
Jetsons.
Yeah.
What was her name? Rosie?
Rosie from
Oh,
Jetsons. yeah.
wow. That's specific. I used to watch that when I was a kid. I don't even remember her name. What was that, Jody?
You can use that as a trivia question.
Oh,
What
there you
was
go.
the Jetsons maid's name?
Yeah.
I'll just do an episode on maids. What was the maid's name on the Brady Bunch? What was the
Oh,
maid's
yeah,
name on the
Alice,
Jetsons? Just,
right?
Yeah.
nah, then I'll get accused of I don't know. I'll get accused of something.
You'll get accused of. I woke up. I walked out the house. I'm gonna get accused of something.
I'll get accused of something. I don't know. I would. It would be like sexism or
Right.
I don't know, just something. It's such a PC world today. All right, how about you, Vanya?
Well,
I would similar to Daniel's. Like Star Trek had the you could beam from one place to another. I want to just be
Just
on
teleportation.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I'm still gonna be late, but ew, that's space traffic.
Space traffic.
Woo! Like, shut up.
Yeah. A little bit of
at least you
traffic in the
maintain your
wormhole.
standards.
Yeah.
You maintain your standards. Like why change? Like, why
What's
change?
that?
Exactly.
Why change?
Right? Why change?
You know what I wish existed? It would be the hoverboard. I really wanted the hoverboard when I was a kid. And
Back to the Future.
yeah.
I do love that. I thought some actual hoverboards existed. Am I wrong?
That was debunked many times, and
Oh.
it's always like CG work and stuff. And now they have the hoverboard, which is that 2-wheel thing that kids ride on around in the kitchen.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like this is me in a swivel chair, like
Fucking idiot.
I don't.
I was convinced.
Thanks. I'm doing my whole show standing on one right now,
Right?
just waiting for my moments. All right.
Where are those little hands? Okay.
Where are the hands?
Where are those little hands right
I'm a
now?
little happy right now. Where are those hands?
Ooh.
Hands. That look actual size right now. Okay.
I know. It's gonna put them right there. I know that looks real, dude. What?
Like, stop it. I don't want to be filmed.
All
nightmares
All right.
tonight.
We're going into our final set of questions. Well, not our final set, but our final back 10 questions. All right. Maybe you guys know this. What is Fergie's real name? From the Black Eyed Peas.
That wasn't her name? I thought that was her name.
Oh.
No, she wasn't named at birth Fergie.
Oh.
She had a what's her name? Oh my God, babe, she's beautiful.
You're a
Fergie.
Fergie.
It's too close to Furby.
Star Trek. Isn't that Star Trek?
I don't
All right. The answer we're looking for, Stacy Ann Ferguson.
Oh.
Yeah.
Stacy.
So Fergie's her nickname from her last name. It's like people calling me Kidder. All right.
Nobody calls you Kidder.
What'd you say?
Nobody calls you Kidder.
Actually, so many people call me Kidder. It's
I call
ridiculous.
myself
And
Kidder.
when I grew up, I hated it when like adult women would call me Kidder. I hated like that was like the biggest hate of my last name. Like I really didn't like my last name growing up, mainly because anytime I walked into into a room, it was always like, "Oh, you're such a kidder. You must be funny. Tell me a joke." And I would just laugh. I'd be like, "Funny. I haven't heard that before." Like that was like my response, you know.
Yeah.
But it was always like women, like like teachers. They'd be like, "Kidder, you need to do this, this, and this," and be like, "Dude, just call me Chris." You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it bugged the shit out of me.
That's actually how I look you up all the time, Kidder. Like,
That's
It's a
fine.
fun last name to say, though. It's
It is
fun.
a fun last name, and honestly, as a comic, I've definitely embraced it. It works. You know what I mean? But
Right.
here in LA, there are 13 Chris Kidders.
Really?
It's a very
Really?
common name. Yeah, and I actually met one. So here's the thing. Several years ago, I was interviewing for Walt Disney Imagineering for their finance department because I was fresh out of USC and I wanted to get in their finance department. And I was doing a panel interview with 3 people from their office, and they said, "Oh, we just wanted to inform you, we already have a Chris Kidder who works here. What should we call you
Oh
if
my
we
God.
decide to hire you?" And I was like, "Chris, that's my
Chris
name."
Kidder.
Like I didn't joke about it at all. And anyways, come to find out, like I did get the job. But a couple years later, I was at a networking event and I met his best friend who was like, "Oh, my best friend's name is Chris Kidder. He works over at finance at Walt Disney." And him and I ended up connecting on like Twitter and talking on social media. And he's a cool dude, but he works over there and I don't. So
Wow.
But that's literally a mile from my house. Like, so yeah, I mean, that's how close we are physically. But there's tons of Chris Kidders in LA. So
I was really expecting like a happier ending to the story.
Oh.
I know, right? I know.
Well, he became friends with the best friend.
I-
That's happy.
I am friends with the best friend still. Yeah.
Yeah, no, not everyone gets a happy ending.
Oh, well, he got one. No, I'm saying no. That's so gross. I just went there.
Daniel? Wait, what's
my-
happening? Oh,
No, it's just my wife in the background. Yeah.
that's-
She probably thought my virtual background was on, but it's not. All right.
But I have a weird first name that nobody. I have a weird name that nobody seems to have. It's Vanya. You know.
Well, honestly, Vanya, I when I first saw your name, I thought it was Vanja, like Daniel said earlier. But then when I started watching some of your stuff, I was like, oh, it's Vanya because I saw your name pronounced. Yeah.
So
It's a good
It's a
name.
weird one.
No, it's beautiful.
But it's a pretty name. Yeah. It was like, I got like one of the 5 biblical names, Chris. I know what I mean. It's just like Christopher. All right. We're moving on. Enough about names. Yeah. What Nashville venue was Taylor Swift playing at when she was discovered? Come on, Tay-Tay. I want Tay-Tay's lyrics all over my body. You don't know the answer to this?
Oh, Daniel.
Go for it, Daniel.
Was it the Bluebird?
It was the Bluebird.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Very good. Is Christian telling you the answers?
I'm not a Taylor Swift fan, but I knew that one.
Okay.
Did you watch Nashville, the show?
Yeah. Raina, when she died, cry fest.
I heard that
Yes.
was
Oh my
great
God, yes.
show. I did not watch it. Okay.
I had to watch the show once, and it was like cry fest. I was like,
That's how I know.
I'm gonna go back and watch it.
no, I mean it was like cry fest because I had to. No, okay.
Nice.
All right. Sorry, Daniel. All right, what team has the longest winning streak in NBA history?
Winning streak.
NBA.
The
Name.
Vanya.
That's sports.
Go for it,
I know
Vanya.
nothing.
Lakers.
It is the Lakers.
Thank you.
It is the Lakers. The LA Lakers, yeah.
Stepping out in front.
All right.
I know. Sorry, it was an accident.
All right, what team won the first NBA game?
Ever in the history of NBA games?
Yeah, the first NBA game. Who won what team?
Black
won
and
the
white.
Probably. I don't know. I don't know when the NBA was established actually, so I couldn't tell you. The answer we're looking for, if you're a sports fan and you're watching the show, is the New York Knicks.
Oh.
Yeah, they won the very first NBA game. All
Never
right,
can
I think that's the last sports question I had. All right,
Right.
this next one's fun. What day of the year is considered National Pie Day? P-I.
Oh.
Oh, easy.
Daniel,
Daniel, go for it.
March 14th.
It is March 14th.
Nice.
National Pie Day. It's such a,
Don't say it.
it's such
Don't say it.
What? What was he gonna say?
Just like, I wasn't gonna make it dirty.
What? No. Oh, was it gonna be dirty?
Now you have to. Now you have to.
Ooh, what?
Pie
Eating
eating.
pie.
No, it's a pie.
The cream pie. Oh, got it.
Oh God, yes. There we go. There we go.
Is that a JJ joke?
It is a JJ joke.
Because I don't get the JJ jokes.
They don't get you, Daniel. Speaking of Daniel, this is Daniel. I believe this is you at the Federal Board, North Hollywood, right?
It is
All right,
the
we're
last show.
Okay. Did you say the last show? Oh, before the lockdown?
Oh, it was the last show before lockdowns. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
wow.
awesome. So this one is more recent because some people show like stuff from like 2 years ago. All right, guys, this is Daniel G Garza. Enjoy the show.
I don't know if you know this, but hi, my name is Daniel G Garza, and before we go on stage, they always ask you like, what he wants to say about you, and I always tell the host the same thing: something racist or mean. And he was like, I'm not gonna say anything mean. So I told him to say it, and I'm thinking he doesn't realize that's racist. But anyway, that's not the part. Anyway. How's everybody doing? Happy February. It's almost Valentine's. Yay, Valentine's. Don't sound so fucking exciting. Yay. Y'all sound like y'all been married for like 20 years. Like, oh, this bitch. What am I gonna get her this year? Any couples? Any couples in the audience? 1, 2. Yes. You were good. Oh, so I am the second part of the diversity part of this comedy show. Just in case you didn't realize, they throw us like sporadically through the show. It's like white, Asian, white, Latino. Now we're legal in California. We can perform now. Yeah. Otherwise, ICE comes up, and it's like, oh shit, not this again. Anyway, my boyfriend's here with me tonight. It's just in case you didn't figure out, I'm gay. All this Latino madness, yes, I like ice. So just calm down. I saw her looking and she's like, ooh, does he do lawns? I do. I don't do bushes, but I do lawns. That's my boyfriend. The sad thing is that he doesn't like Mexican food. He'll eat Mexican, but he doesn't like Mexican. You got that. You know what I'm talking about. We met, is this too loud? I'm usually not this loud because I'm always afraid they're going to find me. I need an amiga. Shh. Oranges. No. Why? We don't just sell oranges. I sell all this other food too. Actually, I just got a note from my agent. I have an audition for a fruit vendor. Yes. We're not stereotyping here. This is the 7th fruit vendor audition that I've gone on in 10 years. I've never gotten one, ever. I guess I'm not Mexican enough for that one. So I don't know what to do. I'll go get some lessons later. But anyway, so we've been together 7 years, which is like 21. Thank you. Yeah. It's 21 straight years. It's that long. It's 2 bitches, queens living together is just a pain in the ass. But we met on OkCupid. Anybody know OkCupid? No, just you do. Yeah, that's like the bottom of the barrel dating site because you don't have to pay. And it was either dating me or some guy with 3 kids that was 3 times divorced, and he picked me. I was like, that's my body. He thought he was getting a better deal. I just wanted to go to citizenship, and now that I got it, I'm really straight, honey. I said I don't look like it's an insult. Like, fuck you, straight people. Y'all can have children. I don't. I'm on the pill. Actually, I'm a cancer survivor. I'm a cancer survivor. Any cancer survivor by any chance? Yeah. It's not going to be a sad story, I promise. But I almost died. I almost did die. I was in bed, and it was really bad. And we're holding on to each other. And I'm like, I'm going to die anyway, right? So I'm like, so will you marry me? He's like, yes. I'm like, cool. And then the doctor comes in and is like, you're cured. No more cancer. I'm like, oh, fuck. I still haven't given him his ring, so we're gonna work on that. But I feel like websites. Anybody on an app? Everybody date on an app? Anybody else besides OkCupid? Yeah. You know, they always ask the same question, like where you're from, where you went to school. I don't know what your background is. But I feel like there's stuff that's missing on there. And if you're in a date or if you're with somebody, see if you agree with me. But one of those is, how cold do your feet get at night? Right? You know where I'm going with this? Because they don't put that. Do you fart and is it stinky? Now you know where I'm going. Because nobody asks that. It's not like you're sitting, like, they're talking about speed dating. You don't sit there across from somebody and go, so, how's the bean thing with you? How does that happen? I am not, I know you might be surprised, I am not a snuggler. I do not like to snuggle. I get very Latino and hot. My boyfriend's a cuddler. I'm an asshole. I don't like him being, like if you're going to come near me, and I don't mean you, we haven't dated or anything. I don't know that at all.
Why not?
But I like chubbies, so we might meet afterwards. I do like hard. I'm so rude. But right before I really don't know him. She's like, what the fuck, bitch? I forget that we're not in West Hollywood. We're in North Hollywood. My ass would be kicked here. I'm not moved down.
All right, that was Daniel G. Garza. Yay! Awesome job, brother. Awesome job. I love you guys. I love your comedy. I love your style. Love your moves.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. Guys, also, if you haven't noticed already, you can see this beautiful border of pink on my screen. And you'll see over here, let me get out. I'm like behind my microphone. If you see on the side of the screen, everyone, you'll see the comedians. You'll see their Instagram handles. Make sure you go show them some love when the show is over or when you leave, please. Please go show them some love. We love your love. All right, Daniel, that was awesome. But we're going to start with you, Jody, for this next question.
Oh.
Ready?
Yes.
If you were tasked with redesigning our U.S. flag, how would you change it?
Ooh.
I would put pink and purple on there.
I guess you would, yeah. I would put the Taylor Swift lyrics on there.
Oh my God. No Tay-Tay.
I think I would, put something. I would put maybe a word on there that is from the Constitution or something that just reminds us, maybe some kind of a word or, I don't know.
I like where you're going.
It's a hard one because our country is hurting right now so much. And so, I mean, if there was one thing any of us could do to somehow unite it, maybe that's the word, unite. I don't know. We would any of us would do anything. I mean, if something different to the flag would do something like that. Oh my gosh.
You could put united. There's so many things you could put on there.
Right.
That's why it's a good question. I mean, the sky's the limit with this one.
Right.
What about you, Vanya? Would you put a word? What would you do with it?
Yeah, I love where Jody was going with that, with a word. I I was thinking it would be one thing or the other. I would eliminate either all the colors because some color is going to make somebody upset, right? Or have all the colors, like have a ton of different colors. But I want the word on it to be love across the front, and that's what we should be waving.
There you go, a rainbow flag with love.
Yeah.
And honestly, that could be a good representation of our country, of not obviously currently, but a good symbol to show the world of like, you know, us being a melting pot, and this is what we symbolize or what we want to embody and symbolize, you know, moving forward. Obviously that will take a while to get there, but I love it. I think that's great. How about you, Daniel?
Well, interesting fact, I just became a citizen in 2018.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, so thank you.
Welcome.
So I've lived in the country since I was 3 years old. I'm almost 50, but I just became a citizen. So the flag is really important to me. But I think I would, like, I love the red, white, and blue, but I think I would change the stars to represent like different flags from different other countries, so that they're all represented. Like it's the sea, blue, with every star representing a country or a continent or something. That we still have the red, white, and blue, but everybody's included somehow.
I love that.
What better than to have the stars representing each?
I love that. That's actually awesome. I don't know how many countries there are, but even if you could put every country on there, even honestly, even the enemy states or the enemy, just showing like, you know, it has meaning to us.
Right.
That we want to embrace the, you know, everyone around the world, and you know, yeah, I love it, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I would put on it.
We got deep.
I know. That was a deep question. I honestly thought it would get goofy and like, you know, weenies on the flag or something, but I guess that's more.
Sorry.
That's disrespectful. I know. I'm sorry, but I'm the kind of guy, I get mad when I see people disrespect our flag. I really do get angry about it. But this is just chatter, so I'm like, okay, whatever. It's
just a hard topic right now because
yeah,
you know, where our country's going through so much. So
no, it's very true. Very true. All right. And I asked all you guys out. Okay, our last 5 questions. Got it? Last 5 questions for trivia. Are we ready? All right. What is the sum of the angles of a triangle?
Jody.
Go for it, Jody.
180.
It is 180.
Oh.
Ding, ding, ding. Great job.
Geometry.
Look
Yep.
at her. Look
U.S.
at you.
geometry.
Wow.
U.S. and world geometry.
Yeah. Yeah, nice, right? Are we doing math?
And they said you'd never use it.
I know, right? I've only used, besides your basic math, the only thing I've ever used out of math was the Pythagorean theorem. I've used that in work.
Who's used for what reason?
I had to get something very big through a very big door, and I couldn't measure the angle because the object we were going to move through the door was way too tall, and we were going to have to lean it. But we didn't want to go through the process of moving it with all the weight and with using the cranes and stuff.
Yeah.
Unless we knew what the angle of the door was. And
Right.
so I was able to take a laser and measure the height of the door, and then I measured the width. So a squared plus b squared equals c squared. What? What?
Look at him.
Yeah. Boom.
Math.
Boom, bitch. And I only used it once. So
Give you reps, man.
all right. Math, baby. All right,
The last
here we
time
go.
I tried to make something big fit, I didn't use any math.
Daniel. Daniel. Wow.
There you go. There's Daniel. All right.
Get it in really quickly.
All right, here we go. We're going political on this next one.
Oh,
How
God.
many people make up the Electoral College? I know, right? That's about as political as I will ever get on my show.
250.
I was going to say 24. I'm from Washington, D.C. I should know this.
Each state has to share a vote. If you said 24, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
The answer we're looking for is 538.
I thought so. I just took a test years
I was about
ago.
to say that, but Chris, you know.
Yeah, I honestly didn't know the answer.
Oh my God.
All right.
That is one of the questions in the test, by the way.
That's so
Which I'm-
crazy, dude. That yeah, to
For the
become a
citizenship,
citizen.
Then you get here and
It's
none of
one
us
of the
know.
questions. Yeah, I didn't know that one. Yeah.
Oh, the people who come here to this country and then do the test to become a citizen know more history than
Right.
citizens of this country. They just do, unless you're a historian type person. In what month is Earth closest to the sun? No? I thought you guys all froze.
I mean, I know, right? Vanya,
What's
Gotta
that?
be-
Go for it, Vanya.
August.
No. That's honestly what I thought when I read the question. I
Right.
honestly thought that too because it's hot.
Right.
Jody
Jody,
or Dan? Go for it, Jody.
January.
It is January.
No way.
It is January. Yes. Yes. And see, that's the thing. In January, it's winter here, but it's also summer for the southern hemisphere. So
Right.
it just makes sense. And, maybe they have hotter summers. Oh, if you think about Africa, South America, Australia, those are really like deserty continents. So, well, South America is not deserty. It's really rainy there, but they're very hot. So maybe that's why.
There you go.
My brain, like,
Fuck, Jody.
I need more beer.
You're smarter than you look.
Maybe. I don't know. Just logical. Logical. All right. These last two questions are worth 2 points if you can guess them. I thought I made them easier. I think I just made this week harder because sometimes I have questions that are really easy.
That's him being nice to us.
I know, right? This,
I made
whatever.
them
This is
harder
more.
this week, guys.
Guys are doing terrible, but you're doing fine.
You guys are great. I mean, you're hanging in there. You're hanging in there. You're still with us.
We're gonna put this one in the drawer. It's not for the refrigerator. It's for the drawer.
Fine, honey.
All right, worth 2 points.
Okay.
What was the first car that was mass produced here in the U.S.?
Jody,
Go for it, Judy.
Model T.
It was the Model T.
Nice.
Snap, crackle, and pop. Bam.
Oh, he's winning.
Okay, no. First off, Daniel and Jody are tied with 5 points each.
Oh,
And we're on our last question. Don't worry, I have a riddle for a tiebreaker.
Vanya out ahead of us all.
wait, how far back am I?
Yeah.
You have 3, so you could tie it up. You could tie it up if you get this answer right. And maybe you know this.
Talk a lot. I don't get them all right.
You're
Okay.
like, stay pretty behind. Stay pretty, sweetie.
You're doing pretty well. You're doing pretty well. You'll be great. You'll be great if you get this correct.
Okay.
What was Google's original name?
Oh.
Google's original name.
Did
Yeah.
it look like Google? I mean,
What was the name that the guys created? Like, what was it called before Google?
oh,
I don't
I
know.
know it had some like crud or some weird name like that.
The
okay,
answer.
Vanya.
Go for it, Vanya.
Well, there was a search engine a long time ago that was short-lived, and I don't know if it was there. It's called Teoma.
No.
Okay, I thought it may be there.
No. All right. The answer we are looking for is back rub.
Oh, right.
Back rub?
Honestly, I thought Daniel might have had it because you were saying like ub or grub or something. You said gub or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, it's back rub.
Yeah. Never would have
Was
known.
that on the test too, Daniel?
Yeah, right.
I watch a lot of YouTubes like things you don't
Yeah.
useless information.
Back
And
rub.
I watch them at night before I go to bed, so they stick in my head. And I wake up in the morning like, how do I know that junk? Like, oh, okay, got it.
Right?
Yeah.
Like Ask Jeeves and all of that.
That's how I knew the Taylor Swift thing because I watched it one night. So
Hey, real quick, guys in the audience, my viewers, if you have a question for Daniel or Vanya or Jody, please drop it in the comment section and we will jump on your question. I will look at them in a moment. All right. Real quick. We are tied. We are tied between Jody and Daniel with 5 points each. So I have a riddle for you for a tiebreaker. I have 2 riddles if you guys can't answer one, but I'll give you guys a couple of minutes. All right, ready?
Oh, am I allowed to participate in this one? No.
No, these are for them to break the tie.
Oh.
Vanya. If you know the answer, if you know the answer and they don't, I'll ask you if you know before I give you guys the answer.
Oh, she has to be able to jump into the
Oh,
top.
Jody, that's so sweet.
We want a threesome going here. Not just
Oh, finally.
What am I, chopped liver? No, I'm saying.
Yeah, a foursome.
All right, here's the riddle. Where do you find an ocean with no water? And on that silence, I'll give you guys a minute or two. We'll start with you, Vanya. What inspired you to do comedy?
Oh gosh. A long time ago, I think I used to be in the doctor's office when I was 10 years old. And I would start making little jokes to my moms because the other kids looked scared. And and I was in a little chair, and soon I started putting the chair out in front of the other kids. It became then the parents started laughing and the kids started laughing. That's when I decided I'm going to be a sit down or stand up comic. 10 years old in the pediatrician's office.
Really? Aww. 10 years old? That's awesome.
Yeah, but I didn't start until way later. I went into acting and rapping and all sorts of other things first. But
wow, you're a rapper too? You should rap comedy.
I do some of that now, actually. I've made a couple of rap videos.
That's awesome. I'll have to check them out.
I'm not good.
Daniel, Jody, one of you guys have an answer yet?
Frank Ocean.
What'd you say?
Frank Ocean. Frank.
Where do you find an ocean with no water? Well, he's partially made of water, so I'd say no for that one.
Oh, yeah.
Where do you find an ocean with no water? I love riddles, by the way. That's like one of my favorite things. So if you ever know like a good riddle, like just shoot it over to me on, as a text.
In the desert? I don't know.
No, there's no ocean in the desert.
Ocean. It has
obviously.
Where do you find an ocean with no water?
That's what I said.
In some commotion, or in.
And you said
it has the word ocean.
Know.
Not Billy Ocean either.
Where do you find ocean with no water? Oceanless.
All right. Well, we'll see if the audience, if the viewers have any answer. If you have an answer, where do you find an ocean with no water? Charles said Antarctica or Arctic Circle. No, there's water there, dude. Can we please? Lily says, "Can we please hear some rap comedy?" And then Charles also said back rub. Formerly owned by Daniel Epstein. Yeah, no shit, dude.
Wow. Hey, we got comics.
I'll let you guys, if you guys know an answer to the question, where do you find an ocean with no water? Drop it in the comment section. Let's see what you got. Jody, where did you get inspired? Like, what made you decide, you know what, I'm going to do comedy. I'm going to be a comic.
I've thought about this question before. Well, my kids were grown, and I wasn't working, and so my friends and we all had like some time to do what we wanted to do, and I seriously couldn't think of anyone. Anyone I wanted to do. I couldn't think of anyone I wanted to do. No, but I couldn't think of anything to do. I couldn't think of anything that I really wanted to do. Like get up in the morning, they said, "Oh, I just can't wait to go play tennis or go shopping or cook. I really want to cook. I want to garden." And I was like, none of that sounds fun to me. The only thing I want to do is laugh. And I thought, well, if I just want to laugh, I'm going to start looking at comedy. And I started watching more comedy, and I'm like, well, maybe I can like be a student of this and like figure it out and, really get into it. And so I took that class with you, Chris.
Yep.
And it was so much fun. I loved it so much. I liked the little puzzle of it all. I love that part. I love the writing. I discovered that, wow, I got up in the morning finally, and I was like, I can't wait to do something with comedy, whatever it was, And so it was just, like a second chapter after raising a family. And I just feel so lucky. I feel so lucky that I found something that's so rewarding. Because once you have kids, as you know, it's like, wow, what could be as rewarding as having kids? Well, not much, but at least, you have another interest. So.
Yeah, no, and that's awesome. I wish I could say that. For me, I've comedy found me because of, like I needed therapy. Basically, it's a long. I've said it so many times on this show. I have anger management issues, and my wife said I needed therapy or stand-up comedy, and I chose stand-up comedy. So I was hashing my shit out on stage every time I get up. Real quick, I just wanted to throw this out there. It looks like Charles had the answer. He said a map. Alan Keita, you said Mars. I'm sure Mars has oceans with no water, maybe, but I don't really know Mars. But the answer we're looking for is a map. That was a great answer, and that is the answer. A map. An ocean with no water.
Wah, wah, wah.
Right.
It's a riddle, baby. Yeah. It's a riddle, baby. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you one more riddle. If you guys can't answer this, then I will figure it out. We'll do a coin toss.
I'm good with it. I'm good with the tie.
You're good with the tie? Okay. All right. The next question, next riddle question. We'll see if you guys know this.
Rub the stones.
What is...
Don't rub your stones.
Jody. Jody.
Put the hands away, Chris.
Put those hands away.
All right.
They're down there rubbing a stone.
All right, remember, this is a riddle. You got to read between the lines. What is white when dirty and black when it's clean?
Soap. Jody, soap.
Go for it, Jody.
Soap.
So soap is white when it's dirty and it's black when it's clean?
I'm sorry, that was the wrong riddle. What gets dirtier the more it cleans? That was that riddle. Sorry.
Right.
Oh, okay.
What's white when it's dirty and black when it's clean?
Yep. That is the question.
I forgot I'm not in this.
I know. I'm looking. Yeah, but if you know the answer, you can go ooh, 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 and then I'll let you.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't know, but I.
Much stuff. Like.
It's very, very specific. All right. How about you, Daniel? What inspired you, buddy?
Oh, to go into comedy?
Yeah. And to answer the riddle.
Well,
what inspired you to answer my riddle?
To answer your riddle, that I'm trapped in the Zoom box. What inspired me? Actually, I've been doing public speaking and advocacy work for 19 years. So I've always been in front of an audience. But I took a workshop at SAG for comedy through Cool Beans Comedy. And I just did it so I could learn how to write jokes for my presentations. I didn't want to do comedy. But my very, very first joke that I wrote in the classroom was, I'm an anal cancer survivor. So I wrote a joke about anal cancer. And the joke was that the best thing about anal cancer was that I finally lived one of my fantasies. And that was to feel like a Muppet. And get it? To feel like a Muppet.
Wow.
Yeah. So Matt Moore thought that joke was freaking hilarious because I made an ass joke in front of everybody at SAG. And he thought it was hilarious. So he came up to me and said, hey, you need to take our class. You're hilarious. And I said, thank you. Thought about it. I took the class again, just to learn how to write comedy into my speeches. And on the presentation day, our showcase, I made more anal jokes about colorectal doctors and fingers up the butt. And people thought that was hilarious. And that was the bug. That was 2 years ago. And that was it. I was like, I love being on stage. I want to make people laugh. And then I'll be honest, not because you're here, but I met people like you. And I just started connecting with people and meeting and the stories behind the comics, because I have a podcast. I've had it one for 8 years. The stories behind the comics is just intrigued me. And there's such beautiful and diverse stories that it's really what keeps me. The people keeps me, because I want to learn more. So, but my first ever joke was a butt joke. So yeah.
Nice.
I've been making an ass of myself for a couple of years now.
Nice. Good. That's a good one.
Love you and your puns, man. Love the puns.
You know. So what's dirty when it?
What is white when dirty and black when clean?
Black when clean.
I think this is going to be my first episode where we have a tie. Do you know?
I have
Vanya?
a guess, but I don't think.
Go for it.
I mean, I was gonna say like a black ashtray.
No, that's a good guess.
Okay.
That's a good guess.
a newspaper or something.
Oh, red and black. What's that? White and black and red all over. Yeah.
All right. All right. The answer we're looking for. And it looks like we're going to end this show with a tie.
Oh, fun.
Daniel's anus.
Which means I might, the answer is Daniel's
Jody.
butt. Yeah.
Jody. Wow.
Daniel's butthole.
It's white when it's dirty. Ooh.
Oh, God, right?
Ooh.
Wow. What is that? A protest test? What is that?
What is that? A cow tarot card? What is that?
It's my phone, so white and black.
Oh, okay. That was like a cow tarot card.
God.
All right. The answer we're looking for is a chalkboard.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah.
Was that dirty? I mean, okay.
Well, when there's chalk all over it, right? That's white.
Okay.
And-
I can't believe.
Old school. That is so old school. I
That
don't
is
even
old
know what a chalkboard is.
I know, right? Look. Now they all have
I can't
smart
believe
boards.
Jody came up to my
Hold on,
house.
this shirt goes like, boop, boop.
There's-
I don't even know that shit.
I don't even know what a chalkboard is.
There's-
I didn't go.
Lies. Lies, Jody. Jody, where can people find you on social media? Where can they find you?
Instagram. Jody Carroll 1.
Jody
Instagram.
Carroll 1. All that info is on the side. And I'll have links below. I will be putting links below to anything other than Instagram that they may have too. So check that out. How about you, Vanya? Where can people find you on social media?
Yeah, it's Vanya Renee on Instagram, Vanya Renee on Facebook, and LinkedIn is Vanya Scholes. But
Ooh.
unless we're talking, that's my professional. That's my professional. Don't follow me on LinkedIn.
I don't. Yeah, no.
Right?
Unless you want to hire me as a senior manager position.
Right?
Like that.
I don't need my boss to know about my other life.
How about you, Daniel? Where can people find you on social media, bud?
Yeah, well, I'm all over the place. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. You can either find me under Daniel G Garza or the Card Devo, which is my spiritual card reading shows that I do on Fridays and Mondays.
Yep.
So fine. Get your cards read.
Awesome. Well, look, it looks like we have a tie between Jody and Daniel, so that means I will have to have them back. Thank you, Vanya. You scored 3 points. This was a very low scoring, and it wasn't on you guys. I've had shows where I've made the questions really easy. In this one today, I was like, you know what? I'm going to make it a little harder, and I did. And I honestly, at one point, I was like, I need to make these easier, and for some reason, I thought I made easier questions. But these questions were really challenging tonight, all the way around. So you guys did great. You weren't like
I'm here. I'm here for my looks, not for my brain.
What?
Light is shining on me. I'm
Yeah.
less intelligent. I think that's
Yeah, I'm just here for my looks. I'm not here for my brains.
that's what I'm right.
I skipped cocktail hour. That must be the problem.
Right.
Awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Guys, if you can, like the video below. Helps with the algorithm, all that stuff. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're here every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 p.m. Eastern, something like that. And we love you very much. I'm Chris Kidder. Thank you so much. Keep smiling, keep creating, and for God's sake, keep laughing.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Love you.
Love you.
I know I let you down.